welcome back to Good Day State Line. As a lifelong Cubs fan, I'm so excited for our next guest who brought the biggest curse in baseball to an end, former Chicago Cubs manager Joe Maddon. Hello.
Good morning. How are you doing out there? You're in Chicago, correct?
We're in Rockford, so just a
Rockford,
long
exactly.
drive down to Chicago.
How's the weather? Is it awful? You guys doing okay?
We'll survive probably, but it's not going in a good direction, Joe.
All right. It happens out there.
Right. Thank you so much for being here tonight. Before we get started, I have to tell you, my entire family very excited for me to talk to you. But most excited is my 5-year-old nephew because he's actually named after you. His name is Maddon.
Oh, wow. Are you serious?
Yeah.
That is so cool. That's actually a pretty good first name. I'm good. I appreciate it. Tell him hello for me, please.
I will. My sister-in-law was pregnant with him when you took the Cubs to the World Series. So he was born in May of 2017. He wanted to know, I told him yesterday, I was talking to you, he wants to know why you wanted to be a coach.
Well, I wanted to be a coach?
Yes.
Well, I wanted to be a coach because I needed to stay in the game. I could no longer be a player. And the next best way to do that would to be as a coach or a manager. So once my body did not work properly again and I couldn't actually play the game, the next best thing is to coach, and I've loved it.
Yeah, so I got started on your book. I got it sent to me, the Book of Joe. It just came out. And it's such a well-told story. Obviously, it's about you, but it is in the third person, Tom Verducci, writing it. So why did you decide to take it that way, and why did you decide to write it now?
Well, any kind of writing skill or thoughts, that's all Tom. That was just his method. He thought it would be the right way to go, and of course, I wasn't going to argue. Why now? Because I was asked way back in 2008 when the Rays went to the World Series. I didn't think I had the appropriate amount of anything to do a book. So once I left the Cubs, I talked to Tom. We had been talking about it off and on prior to that, but I thought it was the right time to do it. And then because I thought enough cachet had been built up, of course, the World Series. And then here came the pandemic, and that just offered this opportunity because we weren't doing anything in baseball. Nobody was. So I just rode my bike for almost 100 consecutive days, recorded up to it, right around an hour a day of recording, send it to Tom. Tom would get back to me, tell me where to dig more deeply, and create direction. And that's how it came to be. And then after about 100 hours, he said, I got enough. And then you saw the touches that he provided by weaving a lot of his own magic in there with his research, et cetera. So that's how it came to be.
It's got to be pretty cool to read a book about you that you obviously had something to do with, but at the end of the day, you're like, oh man, Tom did a great job.
It's exactly right. I mean, of course, there's a lot of content for me, but without his take on things, and like I said, his research and his ability to weave things together would not be nearly as interesting. He's the superstar right there.
So the chapters of the books are Maddonisms, yes. Are there any that didn't make the cut, or how hard was it for you to decide which chapter would be named which Maddonism?
Actually, I don't even know if any didn't make the cut. I might have raced the target. I don't even know if I think that's in there. No, we went through it, and it was, again, this is up to Tom's discretion based on all the things we had been talking about. I had mentioned that I thought it would be a good idea to include all the Maddonisms in some way, and then he made them chapter heads and then expounded on them. So again, it was a collaboration. There's no question about it. But we thought that there was some substance there, and the point is, or was and is, I didn't just want a baseball book or tell the story of me in any way, shape, or form. I wanted to appeal to a wider audience, hopefully different industry, different CEO possibilities, leadership groups, teachers, whatever, outside of the baseball world. I was hoping that that group also may be interested too.
Well, when you're reading a book like this and, it's all about the journey, it is so easy to translate it to other things in life, not just baseball, but of course, baseball fans are probably going to have their hands on this a little more than everyone else.
It's possible, but again, no, you're right. I mean, there's no question. Baseball-wise, I think young coaches, parents, college coaches, high school coaches, eventually, and I think the professional people will be into it also. But again, if we could reach out to another audience, because I think a lot of the things we talk about apply not just to, like I said, to the baseball world. It applies to your everyday life, everyday business, and as you pointed out, the struggle to me was the most compelling and important part of my life. It never would have gotten to this point had I not been kicked in the face several times.
Well, we like to hear that as those of us are, facing things that aren't so wonderful every single day. We're like, you know what? That's okay, because Joe made it. He did pretty well.
Well, no, it is. It's perseverance and it's taking and giving that, putting out that positive attitude daily. And like I talked about with whatever you put out there comes back to you. I mean, that applies anywhere. And that was just because of serendipitous plane ride. A lady sitting next to me utters that to me. Man, it just changed my attitude immediately. Not just like in a day or two. Immediately, I thought differently after that. And that's how it is. I always listen and look for the nugget in anybody's conversation, any show I might be watching, a movie I may watch. And if something hits me, man, I'll write it down and put it in my iPhone there. I like a little area that I keep stuff like that in, because I don't want to forget.
I was actually reading that part on an airplane, and I was wishing there was anyone around to give me any life advice, but no one was talking to me.
Just keep trying, keep flying. You never know.
All right, a couple questions before we go. So Maddon's older brother, Anderson, he wants to know, I told him you're not going to be able to answer this. It might be difficult, but he wanted to know who your favorite Cubs player was.
Billy Williams, because I never met Ernie Banks.
Good answer.
I never got to meet Ernie. Ernie passed right when I got the job, and God, I tried to call him, but he was not feeling well. And of course, all the other greats. But Billy was there every day at Wrigley, and I love my conversations with Billy.
That's a great answer. All right, before we go, we know you love wine. We love wine too on Good Day State Line. We want to know, what's your favorite wine varietal?
Varietal, it's just the red, and varietal-wise, red wines, varietally speaking. Right now, I've been stuck on Tempranillos and a lot of Spanish stuff. I really dig on that. There's a wine called Cair, C-A-I-R, and it's from Ribera del Duero region of Spain. It's $25 a bottle, and that's my daily drinker right now. But I love blends. I really like blends, and I like Cab Franc by itself. Also, I'm one of those guys. So yeah, I'm a red guy, and I'm everywhere. I mean, I was just recently in the Brunello region of Italy, and I really enjoyed that too. I love my Californians, but right now I'm stuck on Cair.
All right, well,
Spanish
I'm going to go grab that one for sure. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having me on. Appreciate it.
We'll be right back with more Good Day State Line.